Okay, this is like take 50. This is my summary of what I thought of Adventure Time Season 1. Uh, Adventure Time has been a journey. It takes a while to kind of get to the speed up. So I'm going to present to you what my thoughts are. Episode 1 through 26. I'll go through my doc, which shouldn't take too long. It's very short. And yeah. So episode 1, Slumber Party Panic. It's rememberable because of the zombies, but Finn's told Princess Bubblegum to lie, and therefore, it's like It's like a 6, 7 in my books, at least for a first episode. But it does introduce characters very well. Episode 2, Trouble in Lumpy Space. Jake is bitten by a lumpy princess, and they're forced to go to Lumpy Space to get the cure. Episode 3 is Prisoners of Love. After the Ice King kidnaps a large group of princesses, it's up to Finn and Jake to free them. I kind of remember this episode, but it's kind of hard because, I mean, honestly, he's always going to have a princess. Actually, I do remember this one. It's just, you know what I mean? You expect it. Here's a memorable episode. Episode 4, Tree Trunks. So Tree Trunks is going on this adventure. First of all, let's start off. They're eating apple pie, chilling back, their mouths watering, Tree Trunks is talking about this adventure she wants to. It's kind of like a sob story. But Tree Trunks, she's very soft, so they go off this adventure to find this crystal apple that she's always wanted to pick. And she's kind of goofing up the adventure, she's kind of soft. But fast forward to it all. Spoiler alert. She eats this crystal apple and she blows up. And that's the last we see of her. Episode 5, The Chantrogen. Princess Bubblegum sends Finn and Jake on the most challenging quest yet. It's to recover this book, and this book is kind of dumb. It's for like knights, and it basically talks about like princess kissing and stuff like that. Episode 6. So they find the Jiggler, and the Jiggler's this like really cute singing thing. It like sings and dances, if I remember. They want to keep it as a pet. What happens is, after they go to bed, they wake up, and it's like all freaked out, all messed up, and they try to like fix it, and like it's not fixing. They try to take it back to its mom, and it wouldn't take it because, it didn't have its scent anymore. So that's kind of that one sums up. I don't know if that's really, well, that's a spoiler, but it's kind of the idea, right? It was a good episode. I thought it was very cute. Episode 7, Ricardo the Heart Guy. Ricardo was interesting. Ricardo's this character that was created to give some light to Ice King to make him seem alright for a second. But in the end, it was really his heart, which is evil. And he gets his heart back, I'm pretty sure. Don't remember it all, but yeah, he's basically hitting on Princess Bubblegum and stuff, and it's because it's Ice King's heart. Good episode. Episode 8, Business Time. They're trying to build this stupid trap thing. Obstacle course that's really a trap. And they're near the Ice Kingdom, and a frozen block comes in, and it's just a bunch of businessmen that are frozen. They thaw out, and they basically hire them to work. And just so you guys know, this is a spoiler if you don't know this, but I believe this is where BMO's from, and I didn't notice it. I didn't know because I didn't really notice it at all, because it's kind of like, I don't know, it just came. Season 1, Episode 9, My Two Favorite People. He's got his Lady Unicorn, Jake does, and Finn. And basically, he doesn't have enough time to spend with both of them, so he tries to combine them together. And Jake starts getting jealous because Finn's spending more time with her. But reality, it's really just a big jealousy tale. Episode 10, Memories of Boom Boom Mountain. This was kind of dumb. It was, having trouble solving the contradictory problems of the residents of a mountain village. Finn recalls when he was found at the desire to help people. Oh, it's my bad. I can't. Long story. Anyway, he basically wants to save all these guys. Not save them, but he's trying to help them out. And what it is, because he went boom boom, which basically means he went poo poo on himself as a kid. And yeah, so he wants to help all these people. He helps like this mountain and like these dudes that are like beating up each other to make them stop. And this other mountain. And basically, he works it all out at once, which is really cool. Episode 11, Wizard. This one was very memorable. They're taught magic, and as they get more magic, they're given like task after task. The final task, they're risen up to basically stop this comet coming down and destroying them. And it releases someone else that's forever stuck there. And yeah, finally they both leave and they fix the problem by using all their magic at once and overcoming it. Evicted. This is the first introduction to Marceline, as I recall. She basically comes in and she shows his marks, and she's like ancient. She's wrote her name on basically everything, per se. I knew I saw this woman somewhere else. So, the Wood Woman, the first time we see her is in City of Thieves, I'm pretty positive. This is really cool. So, thieves still after thieves, and this girl, she starts off, she wants her flower basket, and yeah, thief, 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 you know what I mean? Good episode. Episode 14, The Witch's Garden. A witch steals Jake's shape-shifting powers. I do remember this. And yeah, it's just, he loses his powers and he has to, like, basically be sorry about him to get him back. And he's stubborn as hell. And how he gets him back is kind of dumb. He kind of tricks her. What is life? And creates a robot. Oh yeah, this is a good one. He makes the pie throwing robot. Very memorable. And I love it. Technically the son of Ice King, due to him using his magic on him to create him. So he's kind of tricked into knowing what to do. Ocean of Fear. Least favorite episode. So stupid. Finn needs to overcome his fear of the ocean and drowning. I thought this was odd. It had this weird intro, this weird outro, and it doesn't feel like an Adventure Time episode to me. It feels like something that you would see in like a really crappy movie from the way that they've done it. I don't know, it just felt like it was overcooked. When Venom Bell thaw. This is a cool episode. Ice King gets his first marriage, kinda. I guess it didn't work out. I don't remember if it doesn't. But yeah, they have to throw this party for Ice King for his bachelorette party. And yeah, they get to hang with him, and you know, they're like, good idea. You know, look what kidnapping princesses. And does he? No. Episode 18, Dungeon. Finn adventures into a forbidden dungeon. They're putting up signs. And yeah, he wants to do it without Jake. Because, well, Jake wants to take his lunch break and just hang out. He's like, oh yeah, I'm going to do it without you, Jake. Good episode. Probably one of the... It's a pretty cool one. You know, some of these I feel like are overrated for what they are sometimes. The Duke, an accident in the Candy Kingdom, which Finn and Jake cause, is blamed on the Duke of Nuts. Oh yeah, this is where they're playing with like a bunch of potions, and they accidentally throw one towards Princess Bubblegum, and yeah, it removes her hair, and they think it's the Royal Nut. And the Royal Nut, he's really a good guy. He just eats all the pudding, because he likes pudding, if I remember. It's dumb, but it's really cool. Episode 20, it's really weird, but not the worst episode. I still stand by the drowning one. I thought it was weird. Freak City, episode 20. A trickster turns Finn into a giant foot. And well, they go to this freak city full of other body parts. They make a big body part, and they beat up the magic guy that tricks them. Episode 21, this is one of my favorite episodes. Not my favorite of all, but 21 is Donnie, and it's an ogre that bullies these little house people. And well, there's a consequence whenever they change this environment. It's a bunch of werewolves, and because they come out, it's something about the negative energy casting them away. They start outbreaking and going crazy and basically destroying the inhabitants of all the little houses. Donnie gets refined, and they have to bring him back by pulling him back. So yeah, it's one of those things where I don't know what it's teaching you. It's teaching you some good, but really it's bad. Guess you can't change people per se. Number 22 is my favorite episode of the whole entire season. It's Marceline. This is really Marceline. This isn't just her being scary, but really, she's a sweet person. So, she tricks Finn into basically being her henchman. She uses this old guy to kind of trick him into doing the service because he feels bad about the old guy doing it per se. And yeah, the whole time Jake is trying to kill her and she's like scaring him and stuff. It's really good. The ending's really good too. It shows she's a really good character, and I think she's one of the strongest characters in the series, at least thus far for me. Rainy Day Daydream. Jake's imagination. Oh, this is an interesting one. So basically, there's a storm of knives, or like a rain of knives, and they all have to stay indoors. And they start playing with their imagination, and Jake's imagination is freaking insane. Well, he's a magical doll, right? And so they basically turn their house into like this obstacle course of danger, and they have to like turn off his imagination, and it turns Jake into non-Jake, and yeah, it's crazy, but a really good episode. 24. What have you done? After being told to arrest the Ice King. Oh yeah, it's weird. They're told to arrest the Ice King, and they start to side with him because they don't know what he did. And, Ice King plays it off, and it's quite weird. In a way, we figure it out. It wasn't really his fault. It was actually just stupid. It was just stupid, should I be honest. 25, his hero. Finn meets his hero called Billy, and Billy's his warrior, and what Finn thinks is he's trying to make peace instead of fighting. And well, he figures out that sometimes, peace, like being peaceful, isn't always going to fix your problems, so he has to fight. 26, this is the final episode of the entire season. The Gut Grinder. Jakes is accused of being a horrible monster. Oh yeah, so this one, I have to read it a little bit to always remember. Some of it I remember very well, and some of it I don't. 26 episodes. But, so basically, the Gut Grinder is a monster that takes gold from the villagers, and it looks just like Jake. And well, it's kind of like a plot twist at the end of really who it is, but I will say it's Jake. Okay, all 26 episodes of Adventure Time. First time doing this. I know it's nothing fancy and incredible, but it's what I thought about the episodes. Kind of like an overview of what those episodes are about. It's real quick. Basic summary, basic stuff, very basic. So, this is my little thought of it all. A lot of good episodes, but some of them are very much snoozers. The thing that really got me engaged was the comic relief of both Finn and Jake. Probably the biggest thing has to be the tight friendship shown brightly so far between the two. Favorite episode, Henchman, and I just think it shows her character the best so far. and she's my favorite character so far in the series. And I think she does the case in the latter, but I can't get into that today, as Rome will do in season 1. Least favorite episode, Ocean of Fear. It's so out of place to me. It just feels like something that can be done as like a special, but I get why they did it. It's experimental, it's something a little different. And for season 1, I mean, doesn't hurt them throwing it out there. I guess it's supposed to teach you about overcoming your fears, but it doesn't really teach you anything if you think about it. He takes the easy way out of the episode. He basically knocks himself out. And yeah, that's easy way. I don't know what that's teaching. Overview, final grade. Here we go. So out of 10 points total, I give it a 7. I was originally going to give it a 6, but it had a lot of strong episodes. But as time goes on, my final overview, I'll go through and I'll talk about it. I will let you guys know if my rating changes. Anyway, I thank you guys for coming in and checking out my overview. So, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, your opinion on season 1, or my thoughts on how you feel about what I rated and what I talked about. Also, what I can improve on it. I know it's like nothing fascinating. I am not really great at talking to the camera. I'm kind of self-conscious, like many other people. It's hard, and it's like presenting something. So, I don't know. Teach me confidence or something. Anyway, guys, hope the best for you. Have a wonderful day, and yeah, stay safe. Actually, it should be peace sign, but peace, guys.